All right, guys, welcome back to Oh Hair No. I'm Liz. Today we have Jamie from Pure Eden. When I first moved to Michigan from Indiana, Jamie was one of the first people I went to get my hair done. I don't know if you even knew that,
Yes.
but you were. Her husband worked with my husband, weird things. But I had heard of her through friends, and here she is. Now in Marshall, with the school, Jamie is amazing. We have our students go over there to shadow on days, and Jamie is just amazing and lets us upset your entire day with that. And it's great. So at that point, I have grown to just love you guys in your salon. And
Thank
anytime
you.
I can refer a student over there and
Mhm.
they're worthy of you, I do it because our girls love it that are there
Yes.
and you love them, and
And we love
it's a
them.
perfect
Yes.
match.
It's been really good.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
so good. So, today we're going to talk to Jamie about burnout. That's our thing today. We're going to talk about beauty, burnout, and balance, which is a big thing in our industry that we definitely all experience in every aspect of every industry, I feel. But
Mhm.
ours, we are constantly pouring out of our cup.
Mhm.
We are giving, 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 giving. We don't get a lot in return, except for maybe money to pay our bills.
Mhm.
And at that point, we're strained and we're tired, and
Mhm.
it's a lot emotionally,
Yes.
physically.
Yes.
I mean, I had a neck surgery last year. I'm pretty sure it's from leaning over the shampoo bowls,
Right. Right.
twisting my head,
Yes.
holding my arms up here
Yes.
24/7.
Yep.
So, there's a lot that goes into our industry and just being on our feet all the time. And then just the emotional toll,
Mhm.
the mental health,
Yes.
huge.
Mhm.
And then you experience burnout.
Yes.
And then you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm physically and emotionally exhausted.
Mhm.
But you've been in this industry for a hot second now.
Mhm.
And I love how Pure Eden has morphed into more of a spa from a salon
Mhm.
and brought in some healthy aspects.
Yes.
So I feel like you guys have kind of seen this need
Mhm.
in the world,
Mhm.
honestly, not just our industry, and recognize that everybody needs to get these services done because it's beneficial for
Yes.
our mental and physical health.
Yes.
110%.
Yes.
So with that, Jamie,
Mhm.
I'm going to let you take it over. I want you to tell us about how you got into this industry. Just give us your little history.
Okay. I wanted to be a hairdresser when I was in high school. Father said, no, you're going to go to
I hear that
college.
all the time.
Yep. You're going to go to college.
I
I will never regret that. I think if I had done it when I was 18, I wouldn't still be doing it now.
Yeah.
I didn't have a thick enough skin for it, for sure. And I needed to get out of Marshall for a little while. I needed,
Always.
yeah. So I graduated with a degree in sociology and social work.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Well, that's perfect for our
It
industry.
really
Actually,
has worked out very, very
amazing.
well. Yes. First job out of college, I kind of knew by senior year, oh, I don't have the boundaries for what I would be, putting kids in my car,
Oh
taking them
my,
home because,
right?
you've got a bad case going on or whatever. I did not have the detachment that one would need.
110. Same,
Yes.
same.
Yes. I really wanted to, this is a bit, I don't know,
No,
but I really wanted
sure.
to get married and have kids.
Yeah.
I
My mom
really could not
was
wait.
begging me to. And I was like, oh, she's like, don't even go to school. Just get pregnant and give me some grandbabies.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, I ended up working in an accounting office after college. That has served me well. It's like
Well,
all of these
all of those things,
things,
they were guiding you
yes,
to your calling.
of where I was going to end up.
Mhm.
Long story short, I knew I was going to need to get a life outside of my kids. Otherwise, I was going to be
Amen.
a really nauseating mom.
I can
Yeah,
juggle both of those things at the same time.
absolutely.
My kids are like, Mom, let it
Yes.
go.
Yeah. I needed a purpose outside of them.
Mhm.
And I was subbing in the schools. I was like, okay, teaching's not it. I was doing some work with hospice when my grandfather was
Oh
dying.
my God.
I had a job offer with them. And so I was kind of going between hospice or hair school.
Like we've had the same
Who the
path. It's crazy.
hell
We have not had this
decides that?
conversation prior.
Yes.
Like
Right.
that's weird. I feel like
Yes.
we've
It
had
was very,
it's strange.
yes. So at 35, I thought, okay, if you could shower your grandfather
Uh-huh.
on a regular basis and do that with grace, you might be able to go to hair school
100%.
at 35. I was the oldest one in my class, older than all my instructors.
I love it when I have an older person coming in because I know it's a big life career
It was a
change. It's
huge change. It
and I
was a
love it. And
huge
they're so
change.
passionate.
Yes.
Usually. Yeah.
Right. And I always knew I was fairly determined and had a decent amount of grit. But my husband was transferred to Indiana while
Oh,
like 2 months after I started my program. We have these small children.
you're like, oh good.
Yes, it was a lot, but it was really good preparation for what was to come because owning a business is no small thing,
It's
as you
all
well
those
know.
things and a
It's
lot more.
all of those things. Yes. So I absolutely, my whole thing, people would say, the instructors would say, who wants to own a salon? And I would sit on my hands
Oh,
and be
no,
like,
and see, really?
absolutely
No.
not. I did
Okay.
not want to at all.
Really?
No, I wanted to come in, make people feel pretty, and go home.
I'm surprised. I don't like
I
that's fun, but
did
I only
not.
know you as this.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. Because God has a bigger plan and a purpose, right? Than I could have
God
even
knew it.
imagined. Exactly. So it was a year and a half of me working with the former owner. And she asked me what my 5-year plan was. And I had kind of just had a thought and said to my husband one day, I think I'm supposed to buy the salon. And he was like,
Right?
oh, is it for sale? Like, no, uh-uh. No. She's never talked about not owning it. But she slid a blank piece of paper in front of me and said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I was like, well, I think I have a question for you first.
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan on always owning this? And she said,
In 5 years.
no, I don't. And I was like, okay, well, because I kind of think I might be supposed to buy it. And she said, I have
Really?
been waiting for you to figure this out.
Shut up.
Nope.
Wow.
We had so many mountains to climb, so many hurdles to get around. And you know what? It just got taken care of at every turn.
Isn't that weird when
It
that happens?
it was incredible.
That's how it was.
It was
with
in
school.
Yes, and that was the thing. You would come to this, and she would say that to me all the time. Listen, we're just going to ask God to move this mountain because we can't. We've done everything we can. That has played out in the history of Pure Eden so many times.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. I mean,
So
literally,
yes.
like I recall, like like I was saying earlier,
Mhm.
like when I wanted to do the school, literally everything just worked out and fell in our laps.
Yeah.
Like it just crumbled into us, and I'm like, oh my God, this is happening. Like
Mhm.
we're doing
Right.
this, and like I get goosebumps, like literally right now because it falls into place sometimes,
Mhm.
and you're terrified.
Yes.
You're completely terrified.
Yes.
I had this mantra, and I will say this a million times, and you guys will hear it a million times from me. If you build it, they will come.
Mhm.
And that's all that marched through my head for about 9 months. Well,
Mhm.
actually, it still does
Mhm.
because there's moments where I'm like, is this
Right.
class going to fill?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
or my and you're probably like, is
Yes.
this chair going to fill?
Correct.
Is this
Mhm.
person that's leaving? Am I going to be
Yes.
able to replace them?
Right.
It's
Yes.
so bizarre.
It is.
All right, so
But it gets taken care of.
it does.
And it's hard to trust that at first. And I had a huge case of imposter syndrome for a really long time.
Like, what do
Way
you
too
mean? Like
long.
imposter syndrome?
Meaning, I'm not worthy of this.
Oh.
I don't have enough experience for this. I've been doing hair a year and a half. Now my coworkers
Have done
are now, some of my coworkers
Some
have
of them,
done way
yeah.
longer. And now I'm your boss.
yeah, exactly.
Now I'm your owner.
Yeah.
And what's that like? You've seen me flub up how many things, but hey, here, come to me for leadership.
But it makes you human.
It does make me very human.
Yeah.
And I still am lucky enough to have some of those people there, which
That's
is
amazing.
incredible. People that have been there longer than I have. They have historical knowledge that's really important for all of the newbies that come in. That's really
Oh my
important. And we try to speak about where have we come from? What did Pure Eden used to look like? Okay, we had 5 people when we started. And where are we at today? You
I love
know?
it, though. I
So
love it.
that's an incredible part of that. Um, I love people and I love connecting with people.
Yeah. Definitely need that in this
So
industry.
you do. You do. And you can do that in different ways. Just because you're an introvert doesn't mean you don't connect with people.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, a huge fallacy. The older
Yes.
I get, the quieter I am,
Same.
which I'm
Because
sure is shocking for anyone hearing this if you
right?
know me,
I know, right?
but it's true.
No, yeah.
I need more periods of quiet than I've ever needed in my whole life.
Agreed.
And it's my job to protect that
Yeah.
because that, for me, was leading to some of my biggest burnout.
So when you got to a burnout phase, like where were
Mhm.
you at with all of that? And how did you get there? And then when did you realize it?
Well, I got there probably, so let's see, I bought it we made the transition 2013. And in 2017 is when I realized I'm in trouble. But I didn't realize it until I was laying in a hospital bed
Oh my God.
and got diagnosed with a couple different heart conditions. To my utter shock and surprise, the business ran without me. Yes. Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I need to be shown that. I needed to stop trying to carry everything
Right.
myself. I was off for 4 months. No, I didn't go off right away. I had 2
course not.
clients who came and sat me down. One I knew fairly well, the other one I didn't know that well, who sat me down and said, "You have to be done for a while." And I was like,
I love that.
"What are you guys talking about?"
I
"Oh, you
love
mean
that.
because I just got out of U of M and I was planning on coming to work in the morning?" "Wait, what?"
Mhm.
And at first I called my husband and I was like, "Laura and Pam said I need to be done. I need to stay home." And he was like, "What?" And then I called my mom and my mom was like, "Why didn't I think?"
Why didn't I tell you those
Exactly.
things?
But all of us were too close to it. My sister
Right.
was too close to it.
Well,
Our kids were little.
it's like a family business for you
It
guys 'cause
really
your
is.
sister's involved
Yes.
and
Yes.
your
And
mom
is buying in right
does
now.
all your
Yes. Yeah,
windows,
exactly.
all
Yes.
that stuff.
Yeah. So it really, we were all way too close to what was going on. And I took 4 months off. And then when I came back at 3 half days. And my first day back,
Oh, Jamie, I love that for you.
I limped out to my car. I had worked from 9 to 12.
God bless you.
And I really was like, oh my, am I ever going to get back to
Clearly.
what I used to do?
Absolutely.
And I was at work for 10 hours yesterday,
Yeah.
and was fine.
It's just it's exhausting.
It is exhausting, but I had to learn how to do what I was doing totally differently.
Mhm.
But those lessons all came in
At a price.
it absolutely. And in small, like it didn't all change overnight.
No.
And I didn't learn what needed to change overnight. I had to keep plugging along to see, the biggest thing about to me, burnouts and crash outs are different.
Yeah, completely.
And I feel like too many people in this industry do a crash out in that 5 to 7 years and you're done. You just walk away.
Yeah.
Whereas a burnout, everybody, like you said, everybody experiences it
In every industry.
in every
Every
industry.
single we're like, "Oh, I don't wanna go to work."
Yes,
Every
absolutely.
day.
Absolutely.
It's like, "Oh, it's
Yes.
cold outside. I don't wanna get out of my bed."
Yeah,
All these
exactly.
things.
But then remembering my what is my purpose? And my purpose, and I'm going to say something that
No.
might feel controversial to some people. Your purpose is outside of your home. You
I
have
love that.
purpose inside your home for sure,
Yeah,
but we are made to connect.
I agree.
And that is something that has changed so much post COVID. People have gotten way too comfortable
Being
being at home.
antisocial.
Yes.
110%.
Disconnected from
The
people.
internet, all the
Correct.
things.
Correct.
I know.
And I think that is part of what we're seeing right now with people not staying in the industry
Mhm.
is a big part of we've got a generation that
Doesn't
we've
know how to
created
communicate.
that they have no idea how
They're
to connect to
terrified
each
of
other. Yes.
the touching.
Yes.
And what if they
Yes,
literally
for sure.
God, I
Mhm.
need to write that down.
For sure. Um, so yeah,
That's a big one.
the burnout for me when I realized one of my biggest points was my over involvement in every area of my life. Overly involved with my
Yeah. Are
family.
you ADD?
Uh, the jury's still out on that, I
Okay,
would
so I
guess.
just got diagnosed with it, and
Did you really?
I'm a control freak,
Oh, I
okay?
definitely have
And
the control
I
issues.
got into therapy,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Liz, do you have ADD?" And I was like, "Actually, I was just diagnosed with it, but I'm also menopausal, and
Yep.
a lot of people get misdiagnosed with ADD when they're menopausal."
Mhm.
Whole nother topic. But um, she was like, "This is part of it. You're OCD,
Mhm.
you're controlling,
Mhm.
you're needing to be, and like,
Mhm.
are you doing that right? Are you like, I'll
Yes.
just do it because you're going to do it wrong,
Right.
kind of thing."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Medication has been a godsend.
Oh, good.
I'm just gonna
Good.
tell you, like,
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
like, when you're because I literally tell my students, like, because they're like, "Oh, I'm ADHD or ADD." I'm like, "Oh, we all are. That's why we do hair." Like,
Mhm.
that's
Right?
how I mean, literally, I feel like
Yeah.
we have a million things going on all
Yes.
day in our
Yes.
life
Yes.
when you're doing hair.
Yes.
We're consuming, we're pouring, I mean,
Yes.
there's a million things happening,
Mhm.
and we're multitasking and running a business
Yes.
and dealing with a family, and,
Correct.
like, I mean,
Yes.
it goes on and on.
Yes, it does.
And I feel like that is something that leads to our burnout as
For
well,
sure.
because it's a lot of women that have families.
Yes, for sure.
And so
For
we're
sure.
juggling
Yes. Yeah.
the world
We would
on our
never
shoulders.
ask my husband, we would never ask him like, "Oh, hey, the kids are sick. Who's gonna stay home today?" We just we weren't
Assume
in that generation
we
either,
do
right?
that.
And I had stayed home for many years, so that's kinda how we set up our family. My husband traveled a lot.
Right.
So, I think there's so many parts to that multitasking that are
It's
huge,
ginormous.
but I never understood really what a boundary looked like in the whole thing of being overly involved in every aspect,
Mm-mm.
overly involved with my clients, over involved with my employees, my children, my every single person in my life.
Yeah.
I would over
And
invest.
you take it home with you,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you fester, you
Yes.
sleep, you all the
Yes.
things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So it became that detachment that piece that I didn't learn in college.
They don't teach you that.
No. And I had to figure out how do I detach from these things that I can't control?
Yeah.
I cannot control.
Yeah.
So that's been really, really good learning for me.
Yeah.
Um, and basically and luckily when you own a business, you can't just crash out.
Oh, so yeah. So here's my thing on that. Like, I tell myself, like, when I get like in those things,
Mhm.
like those
Mhm.
funks, those, oh my gosh, what am I gonna
Yeah.
do
Yep.
kind of moments? Like, what have I done and why did
Mhm.
I do this?
Mhm.
Failure is not an option.
Mhm.
It's not. It is not an option.
Right.
It it mentally isn't an option, and it monetarily is not an
Mhm.
option.
Right.
And I'm like, I've got to figure this a solution out,
Yep.
because failing's just not,
Right.
it's not one of those. It's not A, B, C, or D.
No.
It's not in that.
No.
So where's the solution?
Right.
Where do we figure this out?
Mhm.
And that's what you do as a business owner.
You do.
100 and God
Yes.
damn, like, I mean, I've only been doing this for it'll be 4 years in September. And I'm just like, I've had a lot of those moments, and I'm
Mhm.
sure you have had those moments as well.
Absolutely.
And it's just something that I feel like more people need to talk about
Mhm.
too.
Yes.
Like, because I feel like that leads to that burnout and that crashing
Yes.
you said.
Well, especially if you're inundated with social media and what you see as the glossy
Yeah.
images, right?
So they've all had those bad times too.
They've all had them, but we're editing out what we don't want people to see. We're kind of erasing some authenticity, right? You've got people who are being honest. You've got people who are being
100%.
genuine.
Yeah.
Um,
And that's what's kind of nice about this interaction,
mhm.
is people can be a little bit more raw
Yes.
than they would be to, like, someone
Yes.
walks into their
Yes.
business or
But if
whatever.
you're being paid to influence, literally being paid,
You're gonna glam it up.
you have to.
Yeah.
You're selling an image.
110%, 1,000%.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. So I think what we try to focus on at Period is I want to help you be the best version of yourself that you can be.
yeah.
And sometimes that comes with I start touching your hair and there's something that happens, right? Someone's mouth
It is.
opens
It is.
and they just start saying the things that maybe they don't have one other person they can say
Well, and
those
Jamie,
things to.
this is what I tell the students is like, we're the only industry, like beyond like a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
that we can physically touch people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a connection that happens when you're touching
Yes.
a human.
Yes.
And and we're the only other industry that is like as casual as we are,
Mm-hmm.
that we make that physical connection as
Mm-hmm.
well. And we also make them look amazing.
Yes.
So there's that too.
Yes.
Like we build their confidence.
Mm-hmm.
We're their confidant.
Right.
Um, we're many things to a lot of these people. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes what we don't realize is that these people don't have another outlet,
Yes.
anyone else to talk to.
Correct.
And like I remember when I went to you to get my hair done, like I didn't know anybody in Michigan. I just knew like I knew you and I don't even remember who referred me to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it was like my girls' night out because I didn't know anyone here. And I
Mm-hmm.
had a lot of friends where I lived. So I was like, I got to go get my hair done and talk to Jamie. I feel like I'm not talking very loud. But, and I was like, oh, like I looked forward to that time
Mm-hmm.
just because it was like not a man.
Right.
Like I had
Yes.
all boys
Right.
living in my house, all
Yes.
boys. And I was like, I get to go to a salon and be with women.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just
Yes.
nice. And I
Yes.
feel like a lot of women seek that. And so
Yes.
that's something, but it gets poured onto us. It's something like, not that it's
Yes.
bad, but
Nope.
it's part
It's
of
a
our thing.
skill to learn how to not absorb all of it.
All the things.
It really is. There are times I have to have a bigger bubble
Oh my gosh.
around myself than
Because it gets a little
others.
personal sometimes.
Yes,
It's
sure.
close to home
Yes,
at times.
for sure.
And then, and you also don't want to give up too much.
Yes.
Because it's like,
Yes.
I totally sympathize, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know you.
Yes.
I've met you 3 times
Right.
doing your hair,
Yes.
but I get it. Like,
Yes. Yes.
but it's bonding. It's
It
also
is.
female
Right.
bonding, which we do in a bar bathroom all
Yes.
the time. Like I feel like the nicest women are in a bar bathroom.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, are we best friends now? Like I love it.
Right.
But
Yes.
it's funny. Like I remember in my 20s, me and my girlfriends be like, I just met the nicest girl in the bar. She
Right.
was I loved her. I
Yes.
feel like that's kind of our day
Yes.
sometimes.
It is. Absolutely. And you'll go from a really hard appointment, like you work on someone who's dying,
Oh God, you got to shave their head.
which is, yes.
Good God.
Or you
yes.
go and then you go and your very next appointment is somebody brand new that you've
Married.
never seen before, or getting married or
Pregnant.
having a baby. And yes, no, it's a lot of
a roller
swinging
coaster.
emotions. There have been times where someone has walked out of the door and I'm locking it behind them. It's a late night and all I can do is pray for that person
God.
because they're so either depressed or going through such a really hard time.
Or they
And you
didn't even
think
realize how bad they are.
there's
Where
not
they're at. in their
exactly.
life.
There's not
Yeah.
CPS for adults that I can call.
And then when
right?
you have
Like,
that
what am I
client just
doing?
randomly pass away.
Yes.
Like
That's
so and so didn't
terrible.
show up today.
Yes.
Oh, they died.
Yeah. No, that's terrible.
It's
Or
like, and
the
you're not considered family, a friend.
yeah.
So you don't get that notification.
Yep.
But you've been doing their hair for how many years?
Yeah. And then there have been times we'll get the letters
You
or a
do get
phone
it.
call
Yeah.
and they'll say how much
Oh,
that person's time at the salon or
Meant to
spa meant to
them.
them. That I have wept many a
Oh,
day
yeah.
when you will get those and get that feedback. And you know,
But it's
for some of those people that's the highlight
exactly
of their time.
like, yeah. And that's what,
And that matters so much.
100. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
And that helps in the times where you're burning out
yeah.
and you think about those people that you think, okay, if I'm not there, my favorite gal isn't going to be able to come in for her weekly wash and blowout.
Who's going to take care of her? Who's our other person that can do her hair? It's good. I mean, that's what goes through your head.
Yes.
Like, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
I'm sending Rosie over to so and so, and she sucks at doing roller sets.
That is an old school thing. That is an old school thing for sure.
Oh my
A
God,
talent that's
I
kind
make
of
the
going
girls
away.
do 'em.
It's
I make
you
'em.
should.
It teaches you can control hair.
Yes, bread and butter.
That's exactly what I tell the girls. I'm like, "This is your bread and butter,
It
ladies." They get a perm like, what is
Yes.
it, every 12 weeks? Sometimes
Uh,
sooner
yeah.
if their hair's, like, that long and you gotta put that little tiny
Right.
hair on a perm rod,
Yes.
but it happens.
Yes. But it is really huge.
It's ginormous.
You
I'm
get
like, "You
to a
guys
thing
don't
where,
understand."
yes, washing your hair every week becomes a huge thing. So if
Mhm.
you've got a place and people who want to come in and get their hair washed every week, that's a gift.
Amen.
And you get to
I
sit
know.
and hear their stories
Yep.
and
Yep,
it's
yep, yep.
consistency. They become an absolute salon favorite. Like
Oh, yeah,
that's a huge,
it's the best.
huge deal.
It's the best. And then
Yes.
when they don't come for a couple weeks, you're like, "Oh my god."
Right.
Like, I mean, we have at the school, we have a couple clients, like, if they're not we don't see them, we're like, we need to call them
Hmm.
or their aunt or I mean, not
Yes.
their aunt, but their niece or,
Yes.
something like, or is there
Right.
okay?
Right.
Because, I mean, they're up there.
Yes.
But that's I mean, it's literally like that is the best.
It
It's the
is.
best
It
because
is
they are the best people to have.
for sure.
And the
Yes.
girls, I love that we have them at the school because the girls appreciate it.
Yes.
But so I guess, like look like talking about burnout and like all of these things. I mean, we could go on and on and on
Hmm.
with all of these things. Is there a moment when you like stepped back and you were like, I need to take a break. We need to change our direction
Yeah.
a little bit. Like, do you remember that moment and like why you did it and how and your motivation, like
Yeah.
where it put you there?
I think there were I think there's been a lot of pivots. I really do. I think there's been many a situation where okay, I've got to focus more on what's going on in my home life right now
Hmm.
and the business has to be on autopilot.
Good for you, though, because a lot of people don't do that.
Yes.
And then there's always a sacrifice at those
At
moments.
both times.
Yep.
And then there's been other times where it was like, okay, the business
Needs my love.
really, really needs as much attention as I
Yeah.
can give it.
Yeah.
And so it got to where we had to learn how to like share that stuff. And where I would say to Andy, okay, yeah,
Good.
I'm going to be working a ton right now. And I need you to manage
You
things
got to
at
do
home
this.
more. Yes. And so it
Delegate.
really, yes, it really became about how I had a client who said to me one time, you can't be all things to everyone. And I was like, well,
Why
who
not?
said? You? But it was totally true. And I
It's,
was really confused when she said it,
but it is
but it
true.
was very true.
But I feel like that's
So,
an old person wise thing.
yes,
You don't,
yes.
I wish we could go not backwards. I don't ever want to be a baby and someone change my diaper again.
Hmm.
But I always think like, gosh, if we could start out with all of our wisdom
Hmm.
and then go
Right,
through life, it would
right.
be phenomenal.
Yes,
We wouldn't do all of our dumb, but we also wouldn't have our crazy great life that we
yes,
have.
correct,
So
correct.
it's like we kind of have to go through those things, but
Hmm.
it's not always fun.
It is learning. I tend to learn my lessons in the hardest ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we've pivoted many different times. And the thing that I think works great with our system, where I'm kind of the big picture thinker,
Yeah.
and my sister is like the details are like, hey, I get your big grand dream here, but we'd have to do this,
Here's where
this,
we
this,
really
this.
are.
Yes, yes.
That's pretty
And
rad. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
just a huge thing to be able to do. And then our husbands both help a ton
That's
with
great.
the different things. Our kids have all had to help, but we have 4 gainfully employed children who have learned what it takes to make a business.
Yeah. They see it,
Yes,
the good
they'll
and the
hear
bad.
me complain if you've got people who aren't reliable,
Uh,
aren't dependable, can't be
yeah.
trusted.
It's a whole thing.
That's a whole thing. We've been able to pivot lots of times, and usually one of my gifts will be being able to see this is where I think things are headed, and this is how I think we can be ready. So that burnout of all of the hard things, one of the biggest gifts that I've had in this by owning Pure Eden was starting to get massages and learning how to be in my body
Yeah.
and B, listen to my body.
Yeah.
And before that, I never thought about how I needed to protect what is my ergonomics
Mhm.
of working behind the chair.
Yeah.
what is my body actually telling me? Which
Yeah.
was very evident in that heart condition stuff.
Oh gosh.
Learning that made me start to realize, okay, all of a sudden I'm able to get off of medication. I'm able to listen to what my body's telling me. I never thought I had any anxiety.
She turns.
I had no idea. I thought people with anxiety were all the people who were
No.
like crumpled in a corner and couldn't do anything. I had no idea they're the people running around a room like the Tasmanian devil. I started to learn.
Controlling.
I
Yeah.
started to learn all of these things,
Yeah.
and then really honed in on, wait a minute. If you do more with wellness,
You too.
it'll benefit you too. You can offer these things. People would be on less medications
100%.
if you got massages,
Yes.
if you got facials, if you do anything
Just relaxes you, makes you take a moment.
and to protect your nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
Our central nervous systems were not built for the lives that we live where everything is going all
No.
the time.
Americans are, I'm batshit crazy. I'll just say, it's like, I mean,
Yes.
when I travel, I am consistently amazed. Like when we went to Europe and we were in Paris, they get 13 weeks of a mandatory vacation. Granted, they pay a shit ton of taxes,
Yeah.
but 13 weeks.
Yeah.
I just had 2 weeks off for Christmas break and I'm like brain dead. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and they've seen more of the US than I have. The people that I met,
Mm-hmm.
college is free. They don't
Mm-hmm.
have student loans that like
Right.
my son is living in a house with 3 other guys.
Right.
He's 23 years old, thought he was done with that part of his life.
Mm-hmm.
No, because he wanted to move to Grand Rapids and he can't afford as an engineer graduated, can't afford an apartment and a car payment.
Yeah.
He had to move in with some guys. I mean, if he wants to do anything
Right.
beyond just live in
Right. Yes.
a studio,
Right. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just insane. There's
Yeah.
just so much.
There's so
It's
much.
so different.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's I don't know. I don't know. It's
Mhm.
that's just like to me it's just where we're at and then the stressors.
Yes. Yes. And we're in a huge, that was the thing I think that was evading me for a very long time, is how much a part of the problem I was
Wow.
in the amount of
Not a
stress.
problem.
I was in my overinvesting, in my overinvolvement, enabling in, all
All the things.
the things.
Well, that's a mom thing.
Correct.
Good God.
Correct. I was trying to
Just take care of your
just do
kids.
way, way too many things. And for my employees,
Yep. My students.
managing conflicts
Oh my
between all
gosh.
of these other things.
You know what? You're grown ass women.
Exactly.
Figure it out.
So I'll just move out of the way and let you guys handle it.
Yeah. And that's what,
Mm.
that's what Terry, who used to own the school over in
Mhm.
Battle Creek, she's been one of our guests. And I refer to her a lot. I'll call her, Terry, I need you.
Mhm.
I need you. We need to have a talk. And she's like, why do you give a fuck? I was like, God, this is why I need you. I'm
Mhm.
like, you're right.
Yes.
I'm like, you're right.
Mhm.
Because she was like, you are babysitting. These are grown ass women.
Yep.
Why are you babysitting?
Mhm.
Because I want them to be happy and I just want them to come to my school and I want them to like me. They don't give a shit about you when they graduate
Mhm.
unless they were a decent human.
Mhm.
They will care and they will understand what you did for them.
Mhm.
If they don't, why do you care?
Yeah.
You gave them what they paid for
Mhm.
and then some.
Yes.
So don't worry about it.
Right.
Stop babysitting.
Yeah.
I went back to Katie and I was like, Katie, we're babysitters.
Mhm.
Like it just dawned on me.
Yes.
And I was like trying to micromanage
Mhm.
everything.
Right. Yes. It's so much more freeing, and it gives you
Mhm.
a lot more time to just
Oh,
work
yes.
on what is my purpose every single day.
Yeah.
And some of those people who were in our employment that aren't anymore, I'm like, I had to learn on you guys.
Yeah.
So thank goodness for the people who were
Right.
with us,
Mm.
stuck with
And
us.
came, yeah.
Absolutely.
I pray, like, I'm like,
Yes.
thank God for Katie
Yeah.
every day. Like
Mhm.
today she had a rough day and she's like, Liz, I wanted to just walk out
Mhm.
because of one student just being cranky and,
Yep.
doing some not nice things. And I was like, I know. And she, her tooth, her cheek, like
Yeah.
all the things. I'm like,
Right.
she's here.
Right.
Like, recognize that
Yes.
and give her some grace. Like,
Right.
we give you guys grace.
Right.
Give us
Absolutely.
grace.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're human beings too. Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
And that's where sometimes I feel like our clients don't recognize that. And that
I do think that
leads
is,
into that
yes.
whole burnout
Yes.
too. It's like,
Yes.
because so many of our clients we adore,
Hmm.
so many of them are,
Yes.
and then they just treat us like almost like a servant
Hmm.
in a way. And we're serving them
Hmm.
and doing their service.
Hmm.
And then God forbid we call in, we have or we have an off day
Hmm.
or, oh, and Google. I love the Google reviews. And then that rolls in. And then you're like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Like, you should elaborate on your buff that you just threw in there because
Hmm.
you forgot this, this, and this.
Hmm.
And did you mention that we did this, this, and this?
Correct.
Which I love reading your responses to some of those.
Because we will respond
We
appropriately
respond as
with
well.
honesty.
Amen.
We will say how the appointment went
I have my
from
students read
our
them all the time. I
perspective
love it.
as well. It will
It
never be
cracks me up.
disrespectful, but
No.
we will tell you the truth. And the ones that are just trying to get a reaction out of you,
Mhm.
when you call them out on it
Yeah.
in a respectful manner, a lot of times they'll take them down.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, oh,
Yep.
well, no, I was just hoping to. I think there's something to one of the things that I think leads to burnout more than anything in this industry is the wanting to be liked by everybody,
Mhm.
which I think is very much a female trait.
Oh, but it's also like this is our work. We're like an artist.
It correct.
And when someone doesn't like your painting you put on that wall,
Yes. Yes.
it's a little crushing. And then when they demean you on top of that,
Mhm. Mhm. That's a really really tough thing to go through. My guiding points that I always say to the girls, not every client is for you.
no,
Not every person is for our salon.
no,
And my mom always says this, what anybody else thinks or says about me is none of my business.
exactly.
And that's really true. I think through various points of our lives, one of the most important things that I've had to go through is like death of a reputation,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
which is really a big deal. Now,
When you're busting your ass every day,
yes,
it's
yes.
people that have never been in that situation
Hmm.
don't understand how detrimental
Hmm.
that can be.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, we went through it.
But then not living and dying by it anymore, all of a
It's,
sudden is really
oh
freeing.
God, I know. I
We're
know.
like,
And
the
that's where it's
people
like,
who know me.
when you realize
So
the
it'll be
world
all
didn't
right.
crumble,
Correct.
that's like, it's almost, I don't know, it's like a new revelation. Like,
Hmm.
you know what? We survived that
We did. We did.
because God damn it, Google,
Yes.
your
Yeah.
fucking reviews.
Yes.
I mean, you want them up there because you get up there and it's all this because
Yes.
we have to live by that
Yes.
now. And
Yep.
it's insane, but it's like, my gosh, it's like you breathe wrong and someone's going to just blow
Hmm.
you up. And I'm like, seriously? That could have been a phone call, or you could have
Yes.
told me when you were in the salon
Correct.
or in the school.
Correct.
Because we
Correct.
asked you, we gave you the
Yes.
opportunity,
Right.
and you chose to take to social media
Yes.
instead
Yeah.
because you're a coward
Right.
at the end of the day.
Yes.
That's what that is.
Yes. And it's avoiding interpersonal communication,
Yeah, which is what is
which
super cool
is
right now.
not helpful.
No.
Nothing gets better in that
Thanks, COVID.
regard.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But that's not,
Avoidance.
yeah, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, it's just mean.
No, I have felt much better not continuously worrying about what are people saying about me word of mouth, what are people saying online. It really is true.
Yeah. I still
I
get
can't
wrapped up in
control
it.
that.
Yeah. And I am learning
Mhm.
and I'm getting better, but
Mhm.
like it still gets me.
Mhm.
And like I have had a scenario where it's been a current student posting things but I don't know who it is.
It's like an anonymous kind of thing?
Yeah, it's on a fake thing, a fake, account. So it's like, yeah.
And when you look at the bigger picture of that,
And I'm like, "That's crazy.
the
Who does that?
person who is doing it,
And why?"
so now take the other side of this, right?
Mhm.
When you're out there and you've got your own business, whether
Yeah.
you are an employee at a salon, whether you're in a suite, whether you're in a 1099 situation, at one point or another,
Karma.
you absolutely,
Feel that
for sure,
somehow.
for sure. Right now,
That's all you
all
can
of the
hope for at that
students,
point.
the what?
I mean, that's all you can really hope
Yeah,
for
yeah,
because you're not gonna I mean, I lost it. Like, I wasn't proud of how I reacted, but it gets personal, and
it
it
is.
was dirty, made up lies and then twisted truths,
Mhm.
so it's like, I could say all I want, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm like, "Okay." So I looked at the students and I was like, "I don't know who did this.
Mhm.
We'll figure it out eventually." I know who it is now, but I'm like, at this point, why? Why?
Mhm.
Like, it is what it is. And, you just have to move forward and understand that that person, there's something happening within them
Yes,
that
for
they
sure,
need to handle.
for sure.
And that's where I've come to
Mhm.
a closure with it because
Mhm.
it was, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was like, Katie was freaking out. I was like,
Well,
but
it feels like betrayal.
well, and it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it truly is because,
Mhm.
you know, I bleed for my students. Like,
Mhm.
I do everything I can for my students. And I know you do that for your employees and for your customers.
Mhm.
It's like you bend over backwards at times. And it's
Mhm.
like, I really didn't want to be here today, but I know you had this pressing thing.
Mhm.
And that's what we do in the
Mhm.
service industry. It's a
Mhm.
service industry.
Right.
But that's one of those things that lead to the burnout
Mhm.
because it's like you're giving, giving, giving.
Mhm.
So with the salon, yeah, it's funny because like we talk to people and it's just like you just don't get that natural flow.
Mhm.
So it's like weird. And it's just like, okay, so next question. Like, but I like we keep kind of going through
Awkward.
the questions. Like I keep looking down and we're
Right.
kind of like hitting them. So it's
We
like,
are kind of hitting some things.
yeah. So it's like, so now it's like, so when you guys get to these points, Jamie,
Mhm.
and mentally, physically, and you've been there
Mhm.
both, um, and at the salon as well,
Mhm.
like personally and then professionally, um, what do you do to like I mean, what have you brought into the salon
Mhm.
to create a better atmosphere there?
One of our biggest things is the relaxation points, things that are going to help your central nervous system.
Yeah.
So we have an infrared salt sauna. You don't have to use the salt option in the sauna, but it's microscopic. You can't taste it in the air. You don't feel it on your skin. But salt is wonderful for lung
I was
health
just gonna ask
and
you the
skin health.
yes. Okay.
Yes.
Lung health, really?
Lung health huge. So
I'm
we
getting my
did it
brother in there.
after COVID.
Okay, so my brother has a terminal lung disease. Um,
Okay. So yes, it's huge. Um for being sick. That's like a service you can come in. You're sick, absolutely go into the sauna. Um, so it's also got chromotherapy lighting, which I don't know if you know much about
I
that.
do not. I tell me all
Um,
the things.
it has a lot to do with your chakras. So
Oh,
certain colors do
my
certain
mom was a
things.
Reiki master,
Okay.
and I
Yes.
love some
Yep.
Reiki.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So certain colors work on certain systems. Anytime you can sit and just be present and quiet for 45 minutes, which is what we run ours
What?
for.
People do that?
Exactly.
Shut up.
Exactly. And you know what? When you're first unaccustomed to doing it and you're always running around and managing too many things,
Yeah,
it's really hard to sit for 45 minutes.
it is.
It's
I
really hard to be
actually
quiet.
struggle. I struggle.
Yes. So it has music in there so you can listen to, I'll put on some like energy cleansing music
Yeah.
and some meditation points in there. Sometimes I'll listen to a podcast. It's we offer that to all of the people that work for us to use it at
And that's
will when they
see,
want to.
That's the thing. It's
Mhm,
like, if you have these benefits at your salon,
mhm.
hold on, guys. Oh God, I hope my mic good God will
I don't
die.
think it
I
was.
don't think it was. I don't even know what I really just did. My arm hit it or something. These don't plug in really tight. Hello? Okay. I see my voice
Okay,
registering.
perfect.
I'm just gonna slide it up a bit. Shyster. Fuck. Okay. But um I gotta just get my brain.
Yeah, so we let the employees use it,
Mm,
um,
yeah.
and then
But that's where I was going, is that if you have this at your salon,
mhm,
let your employees use it for free.
yes,
Don't
yes.
charge them.
No,
It's their mental health.
correct.
It's their
Yes,
physical well-being.
yes,
I
yes,
think I love that you do that,
yes.
because that to me, first of all, you care.
Mhm,
And you know what we like, this industry is tough.
yes.
Like, one thing I do is with the students, I talk about the mental strain.
Mm,
Now, it's not just the physical, because we know there's the physical,
mhm,
but the mental part of
yes,
it.
yes,
Dealing with the public is the whole thing.
yes,
And it's
it is.
not very easy in this
Right.
day and age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last year we were hosting Thanksgiving at our house. I woke up, I had just been, working a crazy amount. I looked at my husband and said, "My ears can't hear any more words, my eyes can't see any more
Right.
words, and my mouth can't speak any more words." And his exact response to me was, "It's a great day for us to host Thanksgiving." I was
Ah!
like, that's what I was thinking.
Was it his family or your
But
family?
both.
Okay. Well, fair
I
then.
said to
So
him,
he can juggle.
"I'm going down to the sauna."
Yeah.
Literally sat in there. I normally am in there 45 minutes to an hour.
Is it
Um,
like all day?
but it was 90 minutes. Now,
I'm
it's
not
an
judging. I
infrared
think it's good.
sauna, so it works from your inside to your outside. So
Yeah.
it's a much lower range. It's not like you're sitting in there at 190 degrees for
No.
whatever.
Yeah.
But after the 90 minutes, I had a whole reset. I could see, hear, and speak words at Thanksgiving.
I'm so proud of you.
Yes, it was great. It was great. But that's how much just that little thing and taking that time for myself
Yeah.
in a space that is working on my entire being,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm hitting my mental, my emotional, my physical, my spiritual, depending on what I'm putting on.
Exactly.
When I'm in there, it's total involvement.
Right.
My nervous system reset. I think also what the girls will do for each other is swap services.
Yeah.
So massages, facials.
Yeah.
I don't think you can ever say enough about
Oh,
body work and
never.
what it does.
Never.
I've learned so much about what my body is telling me through the massage therapists.
Amen.
The facials, I use that as an opportunity to take the best nap ever.
I wanted a facial so bad today at school, and I had to teach a lash lift instead. And I was like, I wish I was you.
Yes.
Like, that's all I could think of while I was
Yes.
teaching this lash lift is I'm like, okay, so now we're going to do this. And I'm like,
Yes.
oh my God. I'm like, are you feeling okay? I'm
Mhm.
almost sleepless. And I'm like,
Right.
I want to
Exactly.
be where you are. Like, I'm so tired. I mean, it was our first day back from Christmas break. So I was like,
Yes.
so jealous.
Yes. It's truly you not only wake up with this amazing looking glowing
Feeling
skin.
or looking amazing,
Yes.
but you feel
Yes.
rejuvenated.
Correct. And you've set up the room so that it will look
I
that, so it's
know.
calming for the
That's the nice thing
provider.
about actual salon
Mhm.
or spas. The school, it's like, it's sort of like, I mean, we don't have a big space. I mean, we're like a tiny school. So it's like we do what we can
Mhm.
where we are at. And
Mhm.
now with all of these changes with our testing, it's like we have to implement more services
Mhm.
in a different space than it
Yes.
was intended for. So we're like bringing that in. And I'm like, and it's still relaxing. You still can chill out. It's
Yes.
kind of tucked in a corner, but the nice thing about people that create these spaces like
Mhm.
you have
Mhm.
is that it is quiet, it's
Yes.
calming,
Yes.
and you can tune the world out
Mhm.
more,
Yes.
and it's the best.
Yep. It
It's
really
it
is.
really is.
It really is. Another thing that I think is really helpful is we continually try to listen to the providers about what they need for the spaces that they work in.
Yeah.
That's really huge.
Yeah.
Um, and you can't do everything all at once. We're
No.
going through another renovation in one of our treatment rooms upstairs right now.
What are you guys doing?
Um, Having some custom cabinetry put in,
Okay.
um, and then just making a better work,
Area.
yes, space and a better
For
flow.
sure.
Um, we did the other treatment room probably 5, 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
And, we were joking around as we're there on New Year's Day,
Right.
scouring the floors and taking everything out and doing all this cleaning. I was like, what number renovation is this for these rooms, right? In 13 years. Like, I
Right.
think
You
we're on
guys have
number
done a
4.
lot.
We've done a ton.
Yeah, and
So,
added on huge space.
yes, but we're always looking towards what's good for the provider, what's good for the client, and keeping that in the forefront of relaxation is the
I love it.
whole point
I
to
love that
this.
because you guys were a concept salon for a while and you
Yes.
guys got away from that. But I feel like you
Hmm.
brought in more,
Yes.
uh, more of those
Hmm.
components that I
Yes.
feel like we need now.
Yes,
Like,
we
I
do.
don't care. Like, I love the products. I love all the
Hmm.
products and I want some great products.
Hmm.
But it's more, I feel like more than ever now, it's about the experience.
Yes, because we've taken so much of the experience out
Away.
of our daily connections.
100%. Yeah.
There was, as annoying as it was to be in an office with other people, there was a
Don't you miss the
really
bickering and
there
the annoying people and all
yes,
and then the laughs and then
yes,
the best
for
friends you
sure.
make at work?
Yes, yes. So that is a huge part of where I think things are really heading. I think we're gonna go back to I don't wanna just watch a snippet of what an influencer is doing with
Yeah.
this highlight. I want
I wanna
to
be there. I
yes,
wanna
I
see
wanna
that
talk
I
to
wanna
that
talk to that
person.
person, I wanna meet
I
that
wanna
person.
yes,
And that's
yes.
what you know what? We just brought Paul Mitchell into our school,
Okay,
and I can't say enough good stuff about
okay.
that, about
Awesome.
them. They had their design team at our school prepping for their hair show, and I got to sit in on
Mhm.
them planning that hair show and talking about
Nice.
their focus points, and they brought me in and had me speak
Mhm.
at it, because I couldn't shut up. I was sitting at my desk and I'm like, "Oh my god, you guys, blah, blah, blah." And then it was funny, one of them turns around, "Liz, what are you doing tomorrow?" I'm like, "I'm going to the show. Can you talk? We want you to talk."
Oh, wow.
And it was like, I was like, "No." And I was like, yeah, yes, I will." I sucked. Like, and then I felt like I don't know. I stumbled over my words and I said one word 20 times. But I got nervous, but them there and how they were, and just listening to
Mhm.
them brainstorm and talk and just having those connections and talking about all of the things
Mhm.
that we do and how we bring it all in.
Mhm.
I mean, there's so many things that we do
Mhm.
that we don't even realize,
Mhm.
like we just literally don't
Right.
realize how many hats we wear
Mhm.
in an hour, let
Yes.
alone the day.
Right.
Mm, As a hairstylist, as a business owner,
Mhm.
as a instructor, you still have to do that too. Like that's the thing.
Yes.
It's like these things don't stop,
Mm-mm.
like for any of us ever.
Right.
And so it's like, and then we're a mom, we're a wife,
Mhm.
we're an aunt, we're a sister, we're a daughter.
Mhm.
All of these things continue through our life. And that's what I talk to the students a lot about. We got to leave some of our stuff at the door,
Mhm.
when we roll in.
For sure.
We have to leave it. And I feel like sometimes that's the hardest part of
Mhm.
our job because we're trying to maintain and get through our day
Mhm.
being an empath. We're all empaths.
Mhm.
We are all feeling you. We're
Mhm.
touching you. We're
Right.
feeling your feelings. We hear your stories.
Mhm.
And so I feel like we take on a
Mhm.
lot. And so doing that, it's like when we take on all these emotions, good and bad, we're a roller coaster
Mhm.
at that point. And so when we get to these points when we're talking to our clients, it's like we have to suppress our own personal stuff at
Mhm.
that point. I mean, unless it's like you're comfortable
Mhm.
with that person in that way, but
Mhm.
even at that, it's like you're not going to break down while you're doing someone's hair, which I done.
Yeah, I
That's yeah.
have done.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, a lot.
Yep.
But I mean, but you try not to.
Mhm. Yep.
And I mean, I could talk to a total stranger and they say one thing and I'm like, "Oh my god."
Eh, yeah.
But so, you try to suppress these things and we try to suppress our own life things that are going on,
Mhm.
because I do tell the girls, like, yeah, we all have bad days. You got to check it at the door.
Yeah.
So Disney has this thing. So I don't know if you know Alive in Charlotte. They do this
That
thing.
Alive Center?
hmm
Okay.
So they were built by Disney. So Disney has this thing where it's like you're on stage.
Mhm.
It's called on stage. And when you're on stage, you perform,
Mhm.
right? That's how it is. So that's what I kind of tell the girls. Like when you go out on that floor and
Mhm.
you're dealing with your client, you're on stage.
Yes.
And that's how I put it to them. Like
Yeah.
literally, like you go through a live, they actually have this like I think it's like Star Trek. Like you go through this
Mm.
thing. You step in this tunnel
Mhm.
and you rotate it, and then the opening comes on the other side, and then you walk out and you're on stage. All of your stuff is left on the other side of that
Mhm.
beam that Scotty
Yeah.
beamed you up to from Star Trek. I don't know. That's thought
Compartmentation
completely.
is a thing.
And it teaches you that physically.
Yes.
Like that's what it
Yes.
physically teaches you.
Correct. Yes.
And it's like, and they had an amazing little break area that was like a living room and a kitchen in your grandma's house.
Mm.
And I'm like, I could live right here. I don't
Mhm.
want to go anywhere else. So I tried to create that at the school where the girls have their
Mhm.
space to do that. They can go down there and decompress. They can
Mhm.
go down there and study. They can go down there and eat their lunch.
Mhm.
But when they come up, it's all business. It's you're on
Yes.
stage at that point.
Yes.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? So it's like we have to learn to do that. Like
Mhm.
you said, you know,
You have to know what you need. I have different team members who cannot be in the break room. They cannot do it. And they
they
find
don't want that
other parts of the salon. Sometimes they have to
more
go out to their
soothing.
car.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just have to be sitting in a quieter area. Sometimes they have to go
Yes.
upstairs. And that is one thing as an owner that I think we do really well with is letting people recharge where they need to
And
and
when?
how they need to.
Yeah.
Not being in there. Come into any room I'm in, right? And you take the temperature of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the people that are,
Oh.
they've just been talked at. Because I think that's one of the biggest things that happens to us is you sometimes you're not talked to, you can be talked at.
Mm-hmm.
Those are very different things
Yeah.
because it's the recognizing, am I a human that I talk to
Mm-hmm.
or am I someone I just speak at? Because it's all about me and I just have to say all that things.
And
There's a place for that.
you're just like,
Okay, fine.
yeah,
Yep.
great.
But if I'm going to go and then eat my lunch, it might not be a time I want to catch up with my coworker
No.
or when I want to listen to my
Decompress.
other two coworkers catch up about some things,
Or complain.
Yes.
I mean, because it's like,
Correct.
a lot of
Yes.
times we're working with really good friends and we're
Mm-hmm.
like kind of venting, like, I had a bad day yesterday,
Yes.
or
Yes. Yep.
whatever it may be.
Right.
And it's like,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
It can be a ton.
hmm
Decompression is huge. Compartmentalization is huge.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things and the ways that you're going to crash out the most is if you do not know yourself.
hmm
You have to learn who you are. Now that changes
Yeah.
and you've got to be continually learning about yourself as it's changing. Like I said, I need more
Agreed.
quiet than
Yeah.
I've ever needed.
And I think that comes, and I think that's a age thing.
It
I
totally
mean,
is.
that's how I think
It's a
about it.
maturing.
Yeah.
It's what am I working on right now?
You're more comfortable
Yes.
in
What
your
am I
own
going
peace.
through?
Like,
How do I say no to people?
yeah.
How do I not explain myself?
So how do you set boundaries for yourself? Like, what are some major things that you do, or like you have the salon do? Like,
Mhm.
how do you work that?
One of the biggest things is managing my schedule, looking ahead, looking ahead, looking ahead. So
Yeah.
I don't wait for there to be time for me to get a massage,
Mm.
to sit in the sauna,
Yeah, I started doing that
to
too. Yeah.
having my counseling
I don't wait till my back's
sessions
out.
scheduled. Exactly.
hmm
Nope.
Yeah.
I preemptively look at all of
Good for
those
you.
things.
Yeah.
And I am constantly making adjustments. So, one of my favorite things, boundaries have to be fluid. Boundaries are a line, not a wall.
Yeah.
So, what
Yes.
worked for me in 2024 maybe wasn't going to work for me in 2025 because I had this other stuff
Right.
going on.
That's a good point.
2025, I stopped explaining
Why you didn't.
why I was doing anything that I was
I
doing
say that all the time. I'm
because
like,
it was taking a
you
lot of
can
energy.
just say no.
You can just say
You
no.
don't have to have an excuse.
No.
Like,
I don't
no, I'm
need to
not
be
gonna do that.
defensive
Yeah,
because that's a pain in the ass for someone else to listen to.
sure.
I can just say, nope. And this is what works for me.
Yeah.
I need a lot of grace, so I give a lot of grace.
Yeah.
I really don't live in a space where my clientele, where I'm getting constantly screwed over by my clients. I don't live in that space anymore. I think you have to go through that
Yeah.
in order to establish
Oh, yeah. It's like a
boundaries.
filter.
Absolutely. It's a
Yeah.
really important thing to go through. I think you have to have an element of crazy in your chair in the beginning. I don't know why. I always joke that I think there's some kind of newsletter that goes in an underground thing. So-and-so just got her hair license. So you're going to bring out all of the crazy that somebody sits in your chair and is like,
Yeah.
somebody tried to murder me last night. Like, okay,
Oh,
perfect.
I'm sorry.
So I first wanted to talk about what color you were thinking today.
I just
for
want to
your
talk about your
hair.
hair.
Correct.
We'll talk about your murder attempt
Exactly.
later. Yeah.
While I'm applying the color, because
Right?
then I've got time to actively listen as I'm applying.
Yeah.
But I think another thing that we do that we're really structured about is not letting the girls they might say, I might say, what's your goal to start working?
Uh-huh.
Well, they might say, I want to start out 4 days in the salon. And I say, no, let's start with 2.
Yeah.
Let's get 2 built up.
Let's fill these 2
Correct.
days.
Because those days where you're sitting or waiting to be booked,
It's going to burn you
it
out.
does burn you out. It's
You're like, this isn't what I'm
discouraging.
going to do
It's
with the rest of
hard.
my life.
Exactly.
I did that. You probably did it too. That's how we used to do it.
It was just, you would sit
Mhm.
and wait. You were told how much you worked.
And that's what you have to do.
And that's what you have to do.
Yep.
And I was born to hustle. You were born to hustle.
This industry
It
is a
didn't take,
hustle.
it is a hustle. It absolutely is a hustle. But it has to be a managed hustle, not a chaotic
sure.
hustle.
100.
And I think a lot of times people don't get that there's a difference there.
Yeah.
I
it's
have
not
done
like
the
we're
chaotic
standing on the
hustle.
street corner, like,
No,
hey, here's our card. Come
right.
on in.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I mean,
I'm not
it's
starting.
a I wouldn't say distinguished hustle. Can we say that?
Yes,
Like,
for
in
sure.
a way,
Yeah.
like, I
It's
mean,
managed.
yeah,
It's,
like we're definitely,
Mhm.
we're legal for
Yes.
sure. I mean, we're not doing anything illegal.
Sanitation is key. Licensing key.
Right.
God.
So it's not like thank God it still is.
Yes.
I mean, that's a thing.
Right.
Episode. But yeah, so it's like you're out there and you're like, I mean, you're selling yourself,
Yeah.
and you're trying to, and it's like I tell the girls all the time, I'm like, you're never not working.
Yes. Yeah. But then also to that point, well, I'll usually say to the person, what kind of job have you been doing either while you were in hair school or before you were done with hair
Mhm.
school or before you got into hair school?
Yeah.
What kind of job are you doing? Oh, well, I was waiting tables. Good. Continue to do that.
Always. And that's the best. It's the best side gig when you
Yes.
first start
Yes.
because you're talking to people.
Yes. Do the
Never
things because you are going
Works
to be
with our
looking.
industry. It
Yes.
just-
Where do I pull people from?
Uh-huh.
Right. So, like, I've got girls that come from all these different genres, 4-H, right?
Yeah.
And FFA.
It's just such a plethora.
That's
truly.
so those people are pulling from that industry. Ones that have done a lot of theater and drama,
Oh
they're
my
pulling from
gosh.
that industry.
Liza.
Yes. It's so,
I know.
it's a really huge
yeah.
part of what you're doing is, one of the girls that just started, she's doing like assistant coaching of some of the, look at how many people you're bringing in
all
from
the
that.
moms, the daughters, like all the
Yes.
like
It's
so
such
much.
an important
The
thing.
dads.
Yes. And then you're taking the pressure off of, I have to make all of my money in hair. No, you don't. You are going to build that slowly but surely.
Mhm.
And then we can talk about how many days do you want to work? And I'll have ones I want to work 5. Like, I don't say 5 to most people. I'll say 4. I've got one who she's been doing 5 since longer than I was there.
Well,
And she rocks it. Now
Yeah.
she's finally taken her schedule down
yeah.
some.
It's each to their own.
It is each to their own. Most people, you've got to realize
It's a lot. Where it's
f-
10, 12 hour days.
ex-
It's not an
exactly.
8 hour day.
It is
9 to 5. It's not a 9 to 5 job.
it is not a 9 to
No. Yeah.
It is not. You are not going to have bank hours. You're
Oh
just
God, no.
not.
No. Everybody else that does have the banking hours, they need their haircut after
Yes.
hours.
Yes. That's been another shift that we're currently in the midst of seeing
Really?
as people are being asked to come back into the offices and aren't
Oh,
working
thank
as much
God.
remote. They don't have the kind of flexibility.
Good.
Students who are coming out, it is
We need
good.
to get back.
Students who are coming out of school in these last couple of years, they're like, well, but I haven't had to work evenings. Well, but do you want clientele?
Yeah.
I haven't had to do Saturdays.
Yeah.
I don't do Saturdays anymore.
Yeah.
But guess what?
But guess what?
For
Guess how many
9
years
solid years I did.
Exactly.
Correct.
It's like
Yes.
they want to be like grandfathered into this old people's club. Not that you're old.
No.
Not that I'm
Like,
old. We're young.
but truly.
But I mean, honest
Yes.
to God, and I'm like, no.
No.
Do
Mm-mm.
you know how many freaking Saturdays I worked?
Yes.
Do you know how many things, like
Yeah.
so many things I've missed?
Yes. And there were
In the
also a
evenings,
lot of good
games.
things to it, too. That's where we were able to establish a better balance at home of the mom and dad stuff.
110%.
My husband had to step up.
Yeah.
My very first Saturday that I was at hair school, because we had to go on
Was
Saturdays,
he like,
I found him in our
in
room.
position?
Yes,
Shut
curled
up. Are
on
you
our bed.
serious?
No.
Are
And
you
he said
kidding?
to me,
I was kind of kidding.
no, I was like, hey, are you all right? And he said, I'm grappling with some things. I said, okay.
Shut up.
And he said, I used to
He's going to
think,
hear this.
yeah, it's good. I will reference this all the time. He said, I used to think I helped out a lot.
No.
And he said, and it turns out I haven't done jack shit in years.
It was an eye-opening moment
It
for
was
him,
huge.
which is giant.
It was huge. And when
God
I was,
bless him.
yes, it
I
was a
love
big thing
that.
for him to admit.
Oh, he's like my favorite husband right now.
It was incredible. But then also he called me out on some stuff when I was getting ready to,
Okay.
start hair school.
All right.
I had said, are you going to be able to step up? Are you all of these things? You don't even realize all that I do.
Yeah.
And he said to me, well, you can give me a chance to succeed, or you can knock yourself out of the running, not go to school because you're absolutely sure
snap.
I'm going to fail.
Good for him.
I was like,
I am in love with your husband.
I
right
was
now.
going to absolutely use that because I was starting to get really scared. What the hell am I doing?
Right.
I'm
And
going
he's
to go to hair
no,
school?
get your shit together. Get your ass in there.
It
I can do this.
absolutely helped
Give me a
us
chance.
in a lot of ways.
Both of you.
Yes.
He pushed you.
Yes.
And it pushed him.
Exactly. Exactly.
I love that.
It was a very, very good thing for us
so positive.
to have to
Gotta have goosebumps.
go through. It
Such
was
a positive,
amazing.
like,
It was.
couple
Yes,
thing.
absolutely.
I mean, you always just hear like one couple like, and then the other one's like,
Right.
That was just like, it just like went,
Yeah.
but then it came out
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah. And he said to just sit back and be along for the ride of what does this look like? Oh, there's been so many challenges and that we've just had to be like, I don't really know how this is going to work out.
Oh God, that's life.
But it really is.
God, that's literally life.
What my best friend said to me today, there's no problem in front of me that's bigger than the force behind me, which is huge, right?
Gosh, and it makes you like kind of think like, who's behind me? Like as soon as you said that, I'm like, who's behind me?
God and every ancestor you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have angels, all of us.
Oh my God. Yeah. My
want
mom,
things
my
to
mom
work
is
out.
like,
go.
and my dad's like, wow, really?
Who told her that was a good idea?
I don't know. I mean, I know they're both proud, but it's like, I don't know. You like, because my parents didn't get to see anything that I did that was worth a shit, really. And so, I mean, except for
They're
my
seeing
children.
it all.
So I just like, I hope they still see it. And my uncle and my aunt consistently are like, Liz, and they like, oh, my aunt sent me some stuff over Christmas that just made me bawl my eyes out. And I'm like, God, you hope those people see you and all the efforts that we put into everything, because it's hard. It's like, God, what am I doing? You're
Mhm.
banging your head against the wall and
Mhm.
you're like, is this all worth it? I feel like what I'm doing is absolutely worth it.
Mhm.
Like, don't you feel like that? We make
Yes.
people feel great.
Yes. Yes. You're changing something. One of the things that I think helps with burnout
Yeah.
the most, 2 different things. You have to challenge yourself to learn something new.
Yeah.
Open a new pathway in your brain.
Yes.
You need to mentor somebody else.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Because if you're in burnout, you're only thinking about yourself.
God, that's all right. If you're a burnout, you are only thinking about yourself.
Which we all go through that.
That's going to be like, we're going to have like a new quote from every episode. This is
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I was saying to Katie, we got to have something. We got to figure out
Mhm.
something. How?
Mm.
Perfect. Poignant, perfect,
Yeah.
and true.
And very true.
100% true.
Mentor, find something that you know you're good at and that you're confident about. And then take somebody else under your wing and help them, which is going
Yeah.
to reignite
Yeah.
your passion for what that looks like.
Jamie.
It's a really, because we do give and give and give and give. And there's
Mhm.
parts where you get back and there's parts where
100%.
you don't.
Oh my
But
gosh. I said
mentorship,
100%. It's
that's
true,
okay.
but it's true.
With what you're doing with students, that's the ultimate mentorship.
It is. And, and I didn't realize it. I was going through therapy with this therapist, and she's like, Liz, I will always help you because I think what you're doing here is so important. You're empowering women
Mhm,
and men too,
mhm,
um, but you're empowering these young people and building their confidence and giving them some way to survive. She's
mhm,
like, I will never, ever not help you,
mhm.
no matter what you do,
That's
because
amazing.
you are doing this
Correct,
for so many other people. And
correct.
I literally, like, when she said that, I was like, I kind of rolled my eyes a little
Mhm.
bit and I'm like, oh, she's so dramatic. Like,
But it's
but
shaping
but it
futures.
is,
It's
and,
shaping
like,
women.
and when she said that, and I talked to my big sister about it, and I was like, and she's like, "Liz, you are." She's like, "You have no idea. I literally just did it because I thought our industry kind of needed help in our area because I was like, there is not a decent school around."
Mhm,
Like, I mean,
mhm,
not I wasn't trying to be, like, arrogant or anything, but, like, I
mm-mm.
went to a school and
Yep,
I was like, "Okay,
this could have improvement.
this needs this." Like,
Mhm,
and my mind just started reeling
mhm,
and it just went that path. And then that's just where it naturally took me.
mhm,
But I'd always had a passion for teaching. So I feel like it was a natural thing that was going to happen at
mhm.
some point, but um I definitely got pushed into it,
Yeah,
like, somehow. Like, there was a path and
there's
I
a
was following
plan
it.
for
Exactly.
every single
And
one
that
of us.
plan was because I would never in my life think I'm going to start a new path at 49 years old.
Right.
And now I'm 52 and I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, let's do a podcast on the side and let's
Of
be
my
on
full-time job.
3 other committees and do all these things.
Yes.
And then,
Mhm,
and then why? I don't know because as my younger self, you can ask anyone that used to know me. I was not very motivated at all, ever. Ever. And so
really?
never, not at all. I'm not kidding you. I was like probably an okay employee. I was probably an ish student. And I don't know what crawled up in me. Something did. And I'm just rolling with it.
Mhm.
It's bizarre.
Mm.
I was the epitome, and I was all of the students, all of the employees, all the things that drive me crazy now was me.
There's your mirror.
Oh, and 10%, here I am
Mhm.
again. But
Yeah,
literally,
yeah.
there it is. It's just reflecting back at me. And I'm like, and I'm hard, a little hard on my students because I have high
It's
expectations.
not a bad thing.
But
It isn't. It isn't.
I am.
It isn't.
And I'm like, you know what? If you hate me now, that's fine. If you succeed later, you can thank me then.
Mhm.
And if you don't, then
Yeah, your
I'm
favorite
sorry.
teachers, your favorite mentors
They
were not the
sucked.
easiest ones.
No.
They weren't.
Yeah.
They were the ones who demanded more,
Yeah.
who asked for more,
Yeah.
who spoke to your potential
Yeah.
versus whatever your comfort was. It's
I know.
huge.
It's a passion, I feel like you have
Mhm.
to have.
Mhm.
It's, and it hits you and you feel it and you just roll with it. And that's where it goes. And you either jump on that bandwagon or you miss it.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I
and
think that probably happens all too often.
yeah. I mean, because there's fear. There's a
Mhm.
fear. I have an amazing husband
Mhm.
and you do as well.
Mhm.
And Ron, like more than supported me.
Mhm.
And, um, which I was shocked by, like completely like the full support I got from him
Mhm.
in my decisions. So it definitely guided me, and you had the same,
Mhm. Yeah.
like you said. So
And your
it's like,
whole family makes sacrifices.
oh God,
You make
yes. Oh
sacrifices, your
my
entire
gosh.
family makes
And I mean, we're
sacrifices.
still making them because 'cause we're
Yes.
so fresh.
Yes.
So we're still making huge
Mhm.
sacrifices. But it like everyone's like, it's cool because look at what's happening and look at what you're doing,
Mm,
So it's like, yes, it's
mm.
working. And I don't mind the
Right.
sacrifices
It's
because
worth
of
it.
that.
It's worth it.
Yeah. And that's I think the gratitude that you get through our
Yes.
industry.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, we have that burnout side,
Yes.
but then we also have like, "Oh my gosh, but look what I've gotten."
Yes. And that's how I kind of will
Like, my heart's so
monitor.
full right now.
Correct. I will monitor my team quietly just
Yeah,
by what I hear them saying around there. And if they can come up with the tiniest
and you feel the
speck
energy.
of gratitude in a garbage, hot,
Oh
smelly
god,
dump
right?
of a situation that they're
Yeah,
going through,
which we get
then
it.
you think, okay, there's gratitude there, which means there's hope.
Yeah,
And hope costs you nothing.
not nothing. I know, that's the
So,
thing.
and that is one of my biggest things whenever I am truly clawing at how much more can I do? Okay,
God,
start with
yeah.
gratitude. So
You
you've
gotta
got
just
more
yeah,
clients than you can physically do in a week. That's a great,
feeling.
amazing
You
problem to.
look at your books, it's
Yes.
full,
Yes.
like, for even just a week full.
Yes.
You're like,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
"Great," and then you know what? Then you're gonna know you're gonna rebook those clients,
Yes.
and then the next week you're gonna
Yes.
rebook those like,
Right.
it's gonna keep going.
And you keep getting people that you're supposed to learn lessons from, and they're supposed to learn
Oh,
lessons from you.
yeah, and that's weird, but it's true.
It is weird, but it's totally true.
And you know what? Do you
And they
re
don't stay forever
No,
sometimes.
no.
I always, and it's the same thing with employees, right? So
Yeah,
I always will remind myself, the former owner would always say to me, your job is to drive the bus. You're going to come up to some
yeah.
stop signs. You're going to let some people
It's
off at
hard
the
to
bus
not take it
stops.
personal,
It's
probably.
really,
I haven't experienced that
really
yet,
hard.
Katie, don't
Yes, and I guess for your
but, I
students,
mean, I would
they're coming in
die.
for a season, right?
Yeah, and that way at first, I was like, everyone oh my
Yeah.
god, Liza,
Yes.
I was in Nashville. Katie called me the day she graduated. I'm in the car on the way to Nashville crying like, "I'm so proud of you." And I get off the phone and my sister-in-law is looking at me like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "I'm sorry." Like, I love her.
Right. Yes.
But I mean, and that tapers off,
Yes.
but it's not that you're just not as emotional. You can
Yes.
control yourself and
Yes.
you're like, but you're
Yeah.
so happy to see them moving on,
Yes, for
doing
sure.
bigger, better
Yes,
things.
for sure. And in when you get to this point, the thing that I have grown to learn, you have people leave in all different ways.
Yeah, yeah.
And mostly it's not about me.
No, no, I would
The
agree.
ones where it's been harder is where I do make it about me, or I take it personally,
Because I
or
thought we
I.
were
Right,
friends.
right. And some endings are just rougher than others.
Yeah.
And the thing that I can do now is no matter what the ending looked like,
You're
I
good
can
with
wish them
it.
well. Yes,
Good
I
for
can
you.
absolutely
Yeah, 'cause
wish them well.
I always think about that, and I think, honestly, as a business owner, don't meet Katie. I have not had to deal with that,
Yes.
and, I I would, like, be crushed.
Mhm.
So that I feel like and I know, like, one of my friends owned a salon in Fort Wayne that I worked at for many years, and she was very like, we were all very close.
Mhm.
She took it everybody that left to heart,
Yeah.
and I think it Like, it ate her up.
Yes, it
It
does.
ate her up.
It absolutely can. But everybody is for a season, right?
And
Just like
even
clients that I
friends,
have.
but even
Yes.
friends are.
Yes.
I mean,
That's totally true.
I
Yes.
love my friends, but they're friends that I've had for a bazillion years, I feel like, that we've ran our season a little bit.
Yes.
Sucks,
Absolutely.
but you move on. It's
Endings
life.
can be painful, but they can be graceful.
Exactly.
It can be both at the
It doesn't
same time. It
exactly.
doesn't have to be one or the other.
And it doesn't have to be dramatic.
Because how much drama am I going to put into it?
Yeah, that's
And
exactly the choice.
that is,
The choice.
yes. And then I also, that whole thing of, I really do see a change in like these girls that I have right now. I've seen the ones that came from here. You might want to edit this out. Go through some really, really painful,
Yeah.
hard stuff. And they are compartmentalizing.
But they
They
did
are
that at the
working.
school though too.
Yes.
Like those girls, like I won't say a name for either like whoever it is,
Mhm,
but I know like both of them
mhm,
actually went through a lot at the school at a young age too.
mhm,
And they were very private about it.
mhm.
Katie and I saw there was
Yes,
some
for
things
sure. Yeah.
because, you're with each other every day.
Yes.
You're with each other
Yes.
more than you are with your family. So it's
Yes.
like, what's happening? And then, they would tell us, and I'm just like, oh my gosh,
Mhm. You hurt for them.
yeah,
It's
oh my gosh,
really
yeah,
hard.
we love
It's
our
hard
girls.
not to get over,
Oh my goodness. And
you
it's
know?
like, but to see them, like, they strive
Mhm.
and they're working through it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's life
Yes.
situations
Correct.
that we hear about it all
Mhm.
day long when
Yes.
people are in our chair too.
Yes.
And so, but that's the part that makes us so sympathetic and so empathetic
Mhm.
to our clients. And then we
Mhm.
can understand when they come in and
Yes.
they're telling us these things
Yeah.
like, oh, girl,
Mhm.
oh my gosh,
Yep.
I know. I just had this, I
Mhm.
had this happen. I am so sorry.
Right.
Like, it's hard,
Yes.
but this is what I did. I mean, we become therapists
Yes.
at the end of the day.
Mhm.
It's like they say you're not a hair, or
You're a
you're a
therapist.
therapist.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Mhm.
You're not a therapist, you're a therapist.
Yes.
And so it's like, but like you really are. I
Yes.
mean, you bring them in
Mhm.
and you commiserate with them
Right.
and you talk about like I get it,
Yeah.
like, and it's hard and this is what I did and it's going to take a minute,
Mhm.
whatever it may
Right.
be, or I did this for my dad when he was sick,
Mhm.
try this,
Yep.
or you start exchanging numbers or people that
Yes.
can help
Yes.
you, like here's this person, they
Yeah.
can do this for you.
Right.
The great thing about what we
We are a connector of people.
oh 100%.
We
I said
connect
that
with
80
them
million times tonight.
and we help them
Yes.
connect to other people.
Yeah,
That is a gift,
it is.
and it's a really important resource to be
People don't understand what hairdressers
protected.
do.
No. No.
We do so much.
Right.
We
Right.
really do.
Mhm. And
It's
I
really
learn
incredible.
so many things. I will think I have a viewpoint on something,
And then
and then
someone
someone will come
chair.
in and they'll have a completely opposite viewpoint. And I'll think,
Holy shit.
all right, now that
Yeah.
was really smart.
I
I never thought about it like that.
Yes. Right?
And then I will be able to pass that information along to someone else.
But that's the great thing. I feel like most hairdressers are pretty open-minded.
You have to be.
Oh,
You will kill your own business if you
amen.
aren't.
Can you tell me if someone comes in your chair and tells
Mhm.
you the most outlandish story? Like I'm literally like, it's like, I'm like, this is entertaining.
Yes, for
Whether I
sure.
agree with it or not, I'm
Right.
like, this is pure,
Yes.
solid entertainment.
Yes.
I could be on Jerry Springer right now,
Absolutely.
but I'm not. They're in my
Absolutely.
chair and this is
Yes.
real shit
Correct.
in my ear.
Post-COVID, right? There was such different views about COVID, right?
Yeah, it still is.
You'd have people who got mad at you if you didn't have a mask
Oh my
policy.
gosh,
You got
right?
people who got mad if you did have a
Yeah,
mask
you couldn't make
policy.
anyone happy.
You couldn't make anybody. Now, in 2020, when we opened back up, That was such a soft and kind version of people.
Because people are just like, "Oh my god,
Yes.
hi. Hi,
Yes,
other human. I've been
absolutely.
staring at my
That was
cat for
so
6
huge.
months."
That was really incredible.
It is, and it's sad, and I'm laughing, but
No, it was totally.
my mom died in 2019, so my sister was like, "If you're not vaccinated, I'm not gonna see you."
Mhm,
I didn't wanna get vaccinated.
mm,
I chose to get vaccinated because I couldn't bear not seeing my family.
mhm.
Now I regret it. I'm just saying.
Right.
I don't know how everyone
Who
else feels, but
doesn't?
that's just
No.
where I'm at. But I'm like, "Okay, so am I gonna keel over dead tomorrow?
Yeah.
Or things in my blood?" I don't know yet. But I I was literally like, I have to get vaccinated then because
Mhm,
I can't not see my family. My
mhm,
mom just died and I
mhm.
can't see her, so I can't
Right,
not see my sister.
right.
So I did it. And then it's like,
We were all going
oh,
with the
it's like it was
information
so
that we had
yeah,
at
that's
the
the thing. It
time.
was like everybody
Yes.
was just so emotional.
Yes, correct.
And it was like, oh, but I have to do this because I need to do
Mhm.
that. And
Yep.
it's like your mind just was all over the
Mhm.
place.
Yep.
But at the same time, it was the best time ever
Mhm.
in
Yep.
my mind. It was the first time I took my medicine every single day at the same time every day that I needed to take for my body to be healthy. It was the first time
Yeah.
I like actually just thought about me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It was the
Yeah.
weirdest thing. My son was a senior. That was weird. We like rescheduled
Mhm.
his graduation party 80 million times. He's like white out all over his graduation invitations. But I was like, it was just so bizarre. It was like,
Mhm.
the first time you like, I feel like a lot of people like had some time to
Yes,
reflect.
for sure.
And I feel like
For
that
sure.
was huge on the impact of me with where I'm at
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Ginormous.
Correct.
I would not be here, I don't think, if it wasn't for COVID
Yeah.
and a couple other, like my mom passing.
Yeah.
Me, I had some major life issues. Like my
Mhm.
best friend and I had a thing, and like she was like a family member. So
Mhm.
like those were three giant things in my
Pivotal.
life.
Yes.
Huge.
Turning
With some other
points.
things, but it was a lot at that time. And I would not be here had it not be for those
Mhm.
bad things.
Mhm.
I always say something good comes out of
It
all of that
does.
turmoil, and
Absolutely.
you learn from it
You
and you
do.
get stronger clearly.
You absolutely do.
Yeah.
It's the people who've led boring, easy lives are my least favorite people to be around
Oh, yeah.
because it's just simply not enough for me to learn
And it's not
from
like
them.
the thought process isn't even realistic in my opinion. Like I'm like, really? That's your
You
thought?
you
Like you
haven't been
think I should do
tested?
this?
I don't think so.
Yeah, like
I
and
really
like that's cute.
yes, yeah. The
Like
people who
literally.
sit down and only wanna talk about, like, their kids' sports schedules, I wanna know, what
I
are you
want to
avoiding?
like
What are you not
yeah,
telling
I
me?
can't. I
I
can't
don't
go there.
care
Yeah.
what position
Your
any of
son
their
plays.
I'm really more interested in you,
Mhm.
and
Amen.
you get to be really interested in your kid, and I think that's great.
Yeah.
But if you've lost the ability to talk about yourself,
Yeah.
you're so used to not being seen and not being heard.
God, are we like we are therapists?
Yeah.
I mean, look at us.
Yes.
Like, look what we're doing. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, people go to school for this shit.
Yes. Indeed.
And we
Indeed. My
and
daughter is in her master's program for social work,
we
and
go.
one of her favorite party gifts this holiday season was pulling out her old DSM-5 and diagnosing family
Are
members.
you kidding
It
me?
was great.
That's
It was
like
great.
whenever I'm around someone that I know is like certified, like they're like,
Mhm.
yes, I am certified to diagnose you.
Mhm.
Like I clam up. I'm like, how are you, Liz? I'm like, "Mm, perfect. I'm great.
Still shame in my game.
I know. Like I literally like, oh my God, they're gonna see right through me. Everything I am.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I get paranoid. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mhm.
But I mean, no, I mean, I feel like, I mean, gosh, so much.
Mhm.
It's just so much. As we work in this industry and we do what we do and we put forth so much
Mhm.
clearly. And so,
Which means my biggest lesson over the last few years has been that I really, when they say you have to put yourself first, I honestly, 10 years ago, had no idea
right.
how you're supposed to do that. What does that look like? That seems
Same.
uncaring to other people.
I felt selfish when I started doing it.
Absolutely.
Like literally
Yes. Yes.
selfish. And I'm
And
like,
it's
I'm just getting
so
like my nails done.
correct. It's not selfish at
Yeah.
all. It's better for everybody if I'm taking good care of myself.
Hmm.
And I
Better
feel like
person.
all the people that we have in the salon, they're inherently good at that,
I think
which is
I
amazing
think we're more aware of it too
for
as a
sure.
society.
Yes, for sure.
And then COVID, I think made that, and
Like
that
you
was,
said,
I
that
literally think
time out.
that gave us
Mhm.
time to actually do that.
Yes.
And there's things
For,
I haven't sacrificed since COVID
yeah,
because of it,
yeah.
which like I said, like I kind of liked it.
Hmm.
I didn't like the sickness, but I loved the benefits of having the time
Yes.
for the little things that
Hmm.
we all took for granted.
And how kind. Everyone was so kind to each other.
Oh my God, when we could see each other and
Yes.
talk to each
It
other.
was really, it was huge. Seeing
Like we would
people
Zoom each
outside.
other next door
Yes.
or whatever.
Correct. Seeing people outside again.
Like, you're
When
gonna
you could
walk
start
this?
to, yes,
You're crazy.
absolutely. It was like May, and you're like,
Weird.
oh my gosh, people are outside, or enjoying nature, waking up to what we've been
It
doing.
was weird. It was a weird social experiment.
Very much was. When we
But
opened back up, people were so grateful. 2 days before we were allowed to open back up, I fell in a pothole in the parking lot while we
mhm.
were out. Like we were
Oh
at the
my
salon getting a
God.
whole bunch of stuff ready.
You're like, now's the time to renovate. We got this. Yeah.
Correct. I we all worked like dogs for a week, right? Like that
Love
first
it
week,
though.
it was
Yeah.
crazy. On the following
Because
weekend,
everybody was a hairdresser. So you probably had a lot of
oh
corrections.
my gosh, right. We were sitting at one of our employees' bridal showers,
Oh God.
and I leaned over to my mom and I said, "Do you have any medicine in your purse?"
What kind of medicine?
Exactly, because I was like,
Any?
"My leg is killing me."
Oh
And I
shit.
said,
Oh,
"I am
because you
going to
fell.
cut it off with a plastic knife."
Oh my
And she
God.
said, "We are leaving here and going to urgent care right away." My leg was broken.
You broke your leg.
I worked on a broken leg for an entire week, like 12-hour days.
Shut up.
Yeah. But I was so
You're
thrilled
like, I can't
to
wait
be
to get back.
open back
You're like,
up.
it's just sore because I haven't been on it for a while.
Exactly. I was like, well,
It
whatever
was
this is, it was
broken.
broken. It
You worked
was
through it.
broken.
That's
Yes.
the
That
desperation,
was insane.
literal
It
desperation
was
to have
literally,
that physical contact
well,
again.
because some of it, it was the break was really nice for our family. We had been going through a
The break
ton.
or the break.
The first break, the COVID break. It was our family needed the 6 of us at home,
Right?
and it was quiet,
Gosh,
and it
I
was
know.
really the first time that I was like, "I don't know how we're gonna make it through this," because we had purchased that second building.
Oh my
It
God.
was
Right?
sucking us under.
The money, the
We
money,
were
the
gonna
money, the money,
we
the
were
money.
in big trouble,
Yeah.
and all I could do was be like, "God,
Help
if
us. Just
if this is really your plan for me, you're gonna have to take this because I don't know anything else." When we opened back up, I said to the whole team, "I really don't know if we're gonna make it or not. I'm willing to try."
putting our best effort out there. And
Exactly. But I, I'd had 2 bankruptcy attorneys say to me, "You're gonna have to go bankrupt," because that second building was going to absolutely suck us under. And I couldn't get that renovated because of a whole bunch of stuff.
oh, so many things always.
And when we got back open, was like, well, I'm never going to lay on my pillow at night and think I didn't give it my all.
Yeah.
So I've been honest with the team. I don't know if we're going to make it or not. You
Yeah.
guys do what you need to do. If you need to go and look somewhere else, I understand.
Yeah.
We're coming back without a front desk. We're coming back with so many things because I can't financially afford
Yeah.
all of these different
COVID
pieces
was
and
rough.
parts.
And especially on our industry. It was
Oh my gosh.
ridiculous.
Yes.
It was ridiculous.
So it was kind of freeing to be like, this really isn't up to me. I will work as hard as I
I
can,
know. It is what it is.
but you're
Good
going to
for
have to
you,
take it.
Jamie. And then what year was it? Was it 2021 or 2022? Maybe 23. You guys got voted best spa.
We did.
And was it
I
Battle
can't remember.
Creek? Battle Creek area?
Calhoun
or the
County.
county?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
We had opened that new building in
Yeah.
2021. But yeah, it was really a lot of, I just had to surrender.
And you do. Like I said, my mantra is if you build it, they will come. If you
Mm-hmm.
build it, they will come.
Mm-hmm.
And I just keep doing that. And I just keep striving to be who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm real with my students. It's not pretty some days. It
Right.
is not pretty.
No.
Um,
I had one of my people said to me one time, as I'm in the midst of 4 girls who are all in middle school, and she said, "I used to want 4 kids until I saw you." And she wasn't trying to be rude at all.
it just
Whatever the
like,
hell I was holding, I dropped it. I started laughing so hard, and I was like,
what
"I
what
am
do
a
you say?
cautionary tale."
I know, right?
Absolute.
So I'm looking at everything. I have all my
We
questions
went
here.
all over the places.
We have
Yes.
like literally done that and then some. Like,
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
all I can say about you, Jamie, is your salon's amazing.
Thank you.
Every time I take Jamie hosts my school a lot. I think I said that earlier on. I'm not sure. Um, our students, because I like to take them into different salons. I try to skip her once in a while because I'm like, oh, we're like overbearing. And so we like move around. But like, I just love taking students, always love your salon. They're like, oh my gosh, everyone is so nice. They just love it. They love the vibe. Everything's great. And I love,
Thank
and
you.
you're so protective of your vibe.
Yes.
And that's so important. And especially when in our industry, because we know how
Mhm.
catty things can get.
Yes.
And that, like piles on all the other
For sure.
things. So like,
And
like
you learn that lesson the hard way,
unfortunately, yeah.
but hopefully you only have to learn it
One
once or
time.
twice.
Hopefully not
Yes.
twice, but
Yes.
yes, exactly. And it's like, and it's not uncommon. That's the weird thing.
No, it's not.
But there's a lot of salons and there's a
Mhm.
lot of, and that's why I tell the girls, like, we need to explore places. You
For
guys need to
sure.
get in and out,
Like,
and I've actually had some salon owners get mad because the students might reception or do different things at their salons and then they decide to not go there. But I'm like, thank God they didn't start working for you, like
no.
on at a
It's a
different level.
really
That's
huge
great.
thing. It's a
Exactly.
very huge
That's
thing.
what I think too. And that's what I tell the girls. I'm like, if somebody ever, it happened to a couple of girls, and I'm like, then that's clearly not where you want to be.
Yes.
Because if they put guilt on you for
Yeah,
not staying, that's a red flag
it
in
is.
my eyes.
It is.
Um,
You don't own anybody,
no, no.
right?
And do you want to invest in somebody that doesn't want to stay?
No. And
That burnout thing's
those
going to
have
happen
been
real fast then.
exactly. That's been one of my biggest lessons is why would I want to like the whole I don't agree with non-competes. I will never agree with a non-compete. Why do I
Yeah.
want someone here who doesn't want to be here?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You are asking for your
Mm,
business to be continually poisoned.
right. Yeah.
I don't need someone to sign a
Oh
piece of
God. And it's like a
paper
cancer.
saying that.
Once that little,
Exactly.
oh,
Because all that
it's a
person
whole
is going
thing.
to do is tell every client that comes in,
It's
every
just going to
other
spread and
team
spread and
member.
spread.
No,
It's a nightmare.
I don't. If you want to leave, please go and do it
In peace.
with my blessing, with as
Well, and
much
that
peace
kind
as
of
we
wraps
can.
around back to what you're saying. Like,
Hmm.
and that's that's the other side of that where
Hmm.
you're like, I'm okay with
Hmm.
everybody. But
Yes.
that's the other side of that. Like if I'm not okay with it, then what's going to happen if they stay and they don't want to?
Yes.
So that's that.
Yes.
Okay. So that to me, because at that time when you were saying that, I was like, oh, I don't know that I want everyone to stay or be okay with everything. But now that you say
Hmm.
that, like on the other side of
Hmm.
that coin,
Yes.
there's that side to it.
Hmm.
So that absolutely, that's
Yeah.
completely logical.
I was really surprised, and I've been surprised every time that when somebody left, sometimes I knew that needed to happen,
Yeah.
and sometimes I didn't know. But yet, when the energy shifts and things are peaceful and
You
better,
feel the airlift
you do. And
and
then
it's
you think,
lighter.
you know what? Somebody took care of a change that I wasn't even
God,
aware needed to happen.
I know.
Go in peace.
And like,
That's great.
and it is. And it's like, yeah, like when I have a graduation
Hmm.
and stuff, sometimes there's like a student that I'm like, there's a couple things, but
Hmm.
I didn't really think much of it. But then when they're gone, it's like,
Yes. Yes.
that was it. That's
Yes.
what was going down.
Mhm.
That's like,
Yep.
and then I recognize, and then it all comes into place, and I'm like, I get it now.
Mhm.
So that's where I think you start to become like, I'm not going to wait so long the next
Yes.
time
Correct.
because you
Yes.
understand the damage it does.
Yes.
to
Yes,
everybody. It's not just
absolutely.
you. If
Nope.
you're suffering, you can damn well be sure
Yeah,
your staff is.
correct.
And
And
it's like
I
with me,
would,
I know my students are if I
yes,
am.
exactly. And if the whole thing of, I always thought there was, I don't know, um, a lot of pride in the suffer. Like, how much can I suck up?
God, no.
That's
There's
gross.
no pride
That's
in it. It
gross.
takes years off our life.
Yes, it does.
This,
Yes,
that white streak,
right.
I didn't have that 3
Yes.
years ago, Jamie. I did not. And now I'm like,
Yeah.
"What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
Like, I don't need a highlight anymore.
Right. Right.
Like, I keep telling Katie, like, "I need to get a highlight." I haven't had one since
Mm.
October. You can't tell
No, you can't.
anymore. Can't.
Mm-mm. Nope.
No, because
Mhm.
guess what? They've, like
Yeah.
I'm taking years off my life. I'm,
Mhm.
like, 80 now. Oh, yeah, that's what
Right.
happens.
It does. It
And
does.
it's tough, but we're mustering through it. You're
We're
doing an
doing great.
amazing job.
We're doing great. So are you. The stuff you're doing with the industry, don't discount that, right? That's huge.
I know.
That is really, really huge.
It's a lot of things, but I'm such a small piece in that puzzle, and so I get frustrated because I am that small piece. Like, I'm
Mhm.
trying to get to the bigger piece, but we'll get there.
I really feel like one of my biggest lessons in hair is small changes make really big differences.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it's these wild makeovers
Yeah. Yeah.
that a lot of times the small stuff is what adds up
Yeah. I know.
to wonderful things.
Yeah. And and that's kind of like that was my thing with the school. Like I saw that professionalism is lacking in our industry.
Yes, for sure.
And just getting a real education
Mhm.
in our
Mhm.
industry
Because
was a
all
thing.
the stuff that people are seeing online, was my favorite when Gretchen Whitmer told everybody to that they could just color their own hair at home and whatnot. I was like,
Okay.
Gretch,
Grudge.
thanks
Grudge.
so much. Truly, you're looking at this stuff on YouTube, and anytime you tell yourself, oh, I can do everything better than anyone else can, you are a huge problem.
Yeah.
Just because you watch something on YouTube, it's not telling you all the things. Like you were
No.
saying about that earlier, that some of those
Yes.
people aren't even
They're
licensed that
not
are influenced.
licensed.
That makes me sick. That makes me
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. And a lot of people follow them that are our students and your employees. They follow them and think they're gods and they are not even licensed. They're not this, they're not that. They're just randomly doing things with the luck of the draw, honest to God, and self-educated. And it's like that's the problem. That's what we're trying to like,
Right.
you know,
Training, licensing, all of those things
our
matter,
component.
and they're for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we can melt your head
Absolutely.
and your brain. And I don't
Absolutely.
know what else we
You
can
do a
do. We can
massage wrong,
try.
you could make somebody really sick
Oh,
if
yeah.
you do
Oh,
massage
God, I know.
incorrectly.
Yeah. There's so many things. So it's like, and working within your scope of practice.
It's huge.
Yeah. Those are
It's
those are
really
things that,
huge.
because we get pushed into other boundaries at
Mhm.
times where it's like, no, that's not
Yeah.
anything we're supposed to be doing. We
Mm-mm.
were never trained on that.
No.
And then to give people advice. And so, we have to stay regulated
Yes.
and we have to make sure that we are all doing things
Mhm.
correctly and to the book.
Yes.
There's a reason for all of it.
Mhm.
Um
Sanitation protocols didn't just come up to be a pain in people's
no,
keisters.
no.
They came up because there were issues and
Diseases being
they
spread.
found, okay, hey, wait, we've got to
Yeah.
go and,
Yeah.
yeah, nope.
I mean, and you talk about people that are diabetic and you're
Yes.
clipping their toenails,
Yes.
your
Yes.
cuticles. They
Yes.
could lose a toe
Correct.
if you
Yep.
clip it wrong.
Correct.
And that's what I tell the girls. That's the first thing I tell the girls.
Yeah.
Anybody in your family diabetic, everyone knows a diabetic
Yeah.
because it's America. And yeah, my mom, my
Yeah.
dad, my uncle, my
Right.
grandma, whatever. If you clip her toenail wrong,
Yeah.
her toe could fall off.
Right.
You don't know.
Exactly.
If she doesn't treat that wound, it doesn't heal the same.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
and it's just like if anyone's just out there doing nails, and I have students that come in that they're like, I've been doing nails for a while. I look at
Mhm.
their social media
Yep.
and like, shut that down right now.
Yes.
That's not legal.
Yes.
And you can't post on there while you're
Mhm.
here.
Right.
And you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
They're like, why? You're not licensed.
Correct.
That's why you're coming to school,
Right.
honey bear.
Yes.
So it's so important for us to uphold those things
Mhm.
as,
Mhm.
a school owner, a
Yes.
salon owner, even
Yes.
just keeping people in check.
Correct. Correct.
So yeah, but no, there's a lot in our industry
Mhm.
that we wear a lot of hats,
Yes,
a
for
lot
sure.
of hats.
Thank you very much
I
for
love you.
inviting me on. I
I love you.
appreciate and love you
It's
so much. I
amazing.
love what you're doing. I've been so happy with the people we've hired out of here.
So glad.
I've been thrilled.
Well, I have someone that is hoping you need a receptionist or an assistant, just FYI.
Really?
She's asking me, I said, I'm going to be with Jamie tonight. She goes, oh, Liz, ask for blah, blah, blah. And I was
Okay.
like, okay.
When we're not on camera, I'm going to want to know.
I know. I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she was like, you're going to forget. And I'm like, probably. But because you brought that, I was
Right.
like, oh,
Yes.
I'm going to
Nope.
say it so I don't forget.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I think what you guys do over there, like that's why we come there. Like, I only
Thank
take
you.
my students to places that, um, that I can back, like
Mm-hmm.
I support what they
Mm-hmm.
do and I fully support
Mm.
where you guys are at. You're
Thank you.
great. And the feedback I get from my
Mm-hmm.
students that work for you, they're just
Thank
like,
you.
oh my gosh, I love it, and I've had students that are like, I wish Jamie had space for another one, like at
Mm-hmm.
times, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I know, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it's great. You just should keep checking.
Right.
But it's
Right.
just like, I mean, what you guys are doing is great. What you're doing for your staff, the
Mm-hmm.
way they feel,
Mm-hmm.
and then just, the wellness overall that you've brought in
Yeah.
because nobody else offers that in our area, what you guys are offering.
Which is really good to know because I don't pay attention
No.
to what other people
Yeah,
are
and
doing.
I do
So,
because my students are always
yes.
asking and
Yep.
I'm
And you should.
consistently talking
Absolutely.
to people. And
Yes.
so, yeah, because being from Fort Wayne, the lot things were more accessible.
Right.
I'm, moving to an area where it's smaller towns, it's a lot different.
Mm.
I love that you guys are expanding
Mm-mm.
and bringing that to the
Yes.
community.
Yes. We've got 3 massage therapists on staff.
Do you really?
We really do. We've got 2 that are taking clientele.
Okay.
We've got
I
one that
realized
does
that.
a lot of specializing in lymphatic massage.
That's what I need.
I love it so much.
Have you had your cheeks done?
No. Well, you mean with the lymphatic massage? Inside? I've never had inside done.
Oh my,
Oh, wow. Okay.
it's a thing.
Okay.
It it fixed my TMJ.
Wow.
It's insane.
Like the sinus stuff, that's amazing.
Oh my God, I know, right?
And then we've got another one that's doing a lot of deep tissue and then stretching. Body scrubs. Like, oh my gosh, I treated myself to one with Jess for my birthday. It was the
Amazing.
week my daughter was getting married. It was like
Oh my
slough off
gosh.
all the dead skin. It was
Right, just felt
so,
amazing.
I really did. And
I mean,
then I went
literally.
right into a spray tan and got my
Shut up.
lashes.
Do you guys do spray
We
tan?
do spray tans.
I need one this week.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Ron and
Okay.
I leave for Mexico on Friday.
Oh, do you really?
And I'm a white girl.
Oh,
A
okay.
very white girl.
Right. Yes.
And I'm like, Ron, I didn't have time to tan or anything.
right. Yeah.
He's like, I know. And he's Indian. He doesn't care. He's like,
Right.
tan.
He'll get down there and 8
Well,
minutes
American.
later,
I know.
he'll
He gets
be
like,
dark.
I mean, literally, like, he can walk down the beach and like come back. And I'm like, who is that? Oh, it's Ron. He turned black on the way back. Oh, hi.
Right.
Period.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yes,
No,
I spent my 49th birthday. I did a facial, a body scrubbing. It
Going
was
tomorrow.
4 days before the wedding. I got my spray tan, then my lashes.
You need to make
This
a
is
mother
amazing.
of the bride pamper package.
That's a great idea.
That's what you need
That
to
is
do.
a very good idea. Because one of my friends
Yes.
was in yesterday. I was doing her hair and she's planning her daughter's
'Cause
wedding
how
shower.
stressful is the mother of the bride?
It is a
They do it
huge
all.
Yes, it's a huge deal. I also had a lymph drainage massage that day. Literally,
Did it like
I
leak
did
out
all
your
of those things.
That time you're
Right,
like,
exactly.
oh my God, it's coming
Right.
out every
I just
orifice.
noodled all down the stairs.
Right?
But it was, I said to my friend yesterday who's planning her daughter's wedding shower, she was like, oh my gosh, I'm really stressed out. I was like, the
Oh,
week of the wedding,
God.
we need to, or a
Mother
week
of the bride pamper package.
yes,
There
you
it is.
need to
It's
have
your
a
new thing.
massage 3 days before you're going to host
There it
that
is.
shower. Anything that you're stressed about, plan ahead and
I
say,
know.
and you know what? Are you always going to have the money? No. Are you
Absolutely not.
always going to be thinking about, oh, I probably shouldn't do that for myself?
Absolutely.
It's all the more reason
But
to do
just
it.
do it.
Yes.
Just do it.
Yes.
You know what? Money, we never have enough money.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
Just do it because you know
Right.
what? You're going to be a better human being
Yes.
at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And you're going to be relaxed, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Uh,
Mother of the bride, pampered.
Exactly. That's a great idea.
Well, Jamie, I just want to say I love you. I'm so thankful that you came in and talked to us, and I'm glad we're like neighbors
Yes.
and that we get to have this opportunity and just and I appreciate you and you being here in Marshall and I'm glad that my students love you, like all the things.
Thank you.
But
I
thank
really
you for coming.
appreciate the opportunity to sit down and talk about my opinions on the industry and what we're doing. I appreciate your gratitude for Pure Eden. It means a lot to me. It's like another kid, right?
I
That's
know.
what I always say. The business is like another child.
Oh gosh. A
And
big
you
one,
have to
which I
really
hit.
love it. Right. So I am
Really needy.
really impressed by what you're doing
Thank you.
here. And
I
I
love hearing
really, I
because it means
honestly, it's amazing. We've been so happy with what we have seen and the training that you're doing. It is by far it's the best of anything I've seen from all the different places. And I'm talking in like,
I wanna
we've had
try, but
people, yeah,
I do.
from a couple hour radius
We
and
try.
it's
We really
amazing.
try.
Yes. Yep. I
That's
love
my
what you're
goal.
doing. Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yes.
Yay. Yay. So Jamie is from Pure Eden here in Marshall, Michigan. And if you haven't been in her salon, you guys are spa. It's a
Come check
spa.
us out.
They have everything.
Salon and Spa.
Yeah,
Yes.
they have everything. So go and see them and we will attach all their information and you can get a hold of them and schedule and get in there. Thanks
Perfect.
guys.
Thank you.